A lack of clarity is killing your confidence. Because if you're unclear about what you do, who you serve, and why you do it, you can't make confident decisions. You constantly second guess yourself. You hesitate. And that hesitation leads to doubt. So I'm going to share 4 key areas that, when addressed, will help you build the clarity you need to stop all this second guessing, so you can move your business forward with confidence. But first, let's touch on why this matters so much. You might think clarity is just about having a nice, polished marketing message. But clarity is the very foundation of confidence. Because when you're clear about certain key facets of your business, knowing what to do next is much easier. And if you're a business owner, a consultant, or anyone who needs to communicate their value to others, you need to tackle this. Because when you lack clarity, you struggle to articulate what you do, who you help, and why anyone should care. And that uncertainty comes across in every interaction: networking events, sales calls, content, and most importantly, deciding which opportunities to pursue. So a lack of clarity is costly. You waste time on the wrong opportunities. You struggle to attract ideal customers. And perhaps most damaging, you begin to lose confidence in yourself. I mean, have you ever found yourself secretly wondering if you even know what you're doing? I know I've been there. It's what happens when clarity is missing. So how do we build this clarity? There are 4 specific areas you need to address. First, take the time to break down your past experiences to uncover your unique value. And don't disregard this one. Most people never take the time to truly examine what they've learned throughout their professional careers. And this leaves all of this value buried between your ears. Just think about your professional journey, the various twists and turns, the successes and the failures. Each one taught you something, helped you develop skills, or provided insights that has contributed to who you are today. For example, I traveled through India and Costa Rica with no business experience, turning a grad project into an online yoga platform. Video, audio, photography, design, content writing, web development, SEO, marketing. It was 6 months of continuous problem solving on a shoestring budget. Diving into this experience unearthed a lot of unique insights about myself and my value. When you deconstruct these experiences, you uncover all these skills and attributes you've gained. It's like digging up treasure that's been hidden in plain sight. I mean, have you ever stopped to catalog all the skills you've picked up over the years? If not, give it a go. You'll be surprised by what you find. Second, be ruthless and simplify your offering to reflect this value. When we try to solve every problem for everyone, we end up with bloated offerings that don't necessarily align with our strengths. It's like spreading too little butter over too much toast. You end up with a mediocre experience. And of course, I did this myself too. When I started Remote Brand, I used to offer every aspect of brand building: strategy, graphic design, copywriting, web development, packaging, marketing. You name it, I offered it. I was trying to do everything an agency of 12 would do just by myself over a longer period of time. Great concept, hard in practice. But when I finally got ruthless about simplifying my offering to focus only on the areas where I provided the greatest value, that's when it all clicked. My messaging became sharper because I knew exactly what I did and who I was talking to. So here's the question. Are you still trying to be everything to everyone? Third, let go of that FOMO and get crystal clear about your audience. So many of us operate with this fear of missing out. So we target everyone. We try to cast the widest possible net, thinking more opportunity is always better. But the opposite is true. By narrowing your focus to the specific people who truly need what you offer, you attract higher quality opportunities. The people you connect with are more deeply aligned with your value, which means you'll be more passionate about serving them. They'll receive more benefit from what you provide. It's this virtuous cycle that begins with clarity about who belongs in your audience and who doesn't. And finally, define a purpose that you truly believe in, not just one that sounds good. Your purpose is not just marketing fodder. It's a compass, a decision-making tool. When your purpose genuinely reflects what drives you, what you deeply care about, it makes every choice easier. You can evaluate opportunities based on whether or not they align with this purpose. You can say no to things that don't fit, creating space to say yes to the things that do. And when you communicate from a purpose you genuinely believe in, it's easy to be authentic. So ask yourself, does your purpose actually guide your decisions? Or is it just a few nice words that you've put up on your website? So, what happens when you get clear in these 4 areas? The second guessing stops. The hesitation disappears. You make confident decisions because you know who you are, what you offer, who you serve, and why you're doing it. This clarity becomes the very foundation of your confidence. So what's really at stake here? The truth is that clarity isn't just about better messaging. It's about building the confidence to make the right decisions, to stop second-guessing yourself. Because when you know exactly what you do and why it matters, you can build a business that you truly believe in. And as always, thank you for listening. If you found this video valuable, leave a comment down below or share it with a friend. And if you're ready to turn your expertise into consistent brand-aligned content, visit remotebrand.com to discover how I can help.